Hello, my name is David Fears. I'm a software developer, product designer, and I've been in the field for about 4 years now. My job is basically I work with computers and I design cool stuff. I can remember being a 4 or 5-year-old building computers with my grandfather, hard drives, motherboards, graphic cards, different things like that, and we'd build them from scratch with my grandfather. So if I really think about it, I've been in the tech since I was 4. Never actually saw myself in this field. I actually wanted to be an architect, but eventually I landed up in tech. So I'm completely self-taught. I've used courses such as Coursera, FreeCodeCamp, YouTube even, friends, different communities and mentors that I've learned from. And that's pretty much how I learned from scratch till now. I started out in HTML, CSS. I was probably about 10 or 11 years old. My grandmother worked for the Los Angeles Urban League, and she got me an internship working with computers, and I was able to write different stuff on my grandmother's computer to make her think her computer was broken. And so I messed around a lot. I thought it was cool. You know, I wanted to be like a James Bond hacker type dude. And just the surprise of learning that there's really not that much math involved. I mean, yeah, there is some math. Don't get me wrong, you do still have to think. But if you're good at problem solving in general, I think you'll be great at coding. So probably not typical to the day in the life of a product designer that everybody sees on YouTube. No, there's actually a lot that goes in behind the scenes. A lot of meetings, a lot of meetings with stakeholders and whoever it is that I'm working with. A lot of journey mapping, interviewing, testing, A/B testing, a whole bunch that goes in behind the scenes of what a product designer actually does. And that's kind of what a day-to-day looks like for me. One of the huge problems that I particularly face being a freelancer is some clients, they want you to go above and beyond to do things that are outside of my specific tool set or skill set. And some clients just don't understand that, hey, I can't do that. If you want certain things to work, you're gonna have to, take what I have, pass it along to someone else and see, how they can either improve on what I've done. I don't consider myself, you come to me, I'm one-stop shop. No, I'm definitely not. Previously, in certain roles that I've worked for, even certain startups, being the guy that can code and that can design, there's a lot of pressure there to be the guy that does it all, which is why I end up specializing mainly on the product design, and product design just give me that freedom to kind of take a more relaxed approach into designing technology without having that heavy load on my shoulders to code this and design this. Product design is more a specific route that I actually love doing, and just working with some people that don't necessarily understand or who have never been behind a computer to create something and not understand or empathize with the amount of work that goes behind creating something. That can be really frustrating. That's one of the biggest challenges that I faced. I couldn't imagine doing this by myself. There is a huge social aspect that takes a part in being in the tech community, whether you're a product designer or a coder. But just doing it by yourself would be pretty much impossible because no one would know who you are. A lot of people don't like to hear this, but I believe it is about who you know. And communications actually do help you get a lot of your feet in the door into certain companies, or just staying on top of different trends and learning from one another, right? Just doing this by yourself, I personally believe that this would be impossible. Hopefully in the future, I'm still in tech. Hopefully, Terminators don't take us all out, and I really don't know. It's life's a journey type deal with me, so one day at a time. The advice that I would give to someone looking to get into tech, don't be afraid. Don't let not having a certification deter you. Don't let not having a computer science degree scare you away from applying from that job. So just don't let those things hold you back. Do what you can and apply for that job. Go for it. You have nothing to lose.